Hey guys, want to welcome you to the 11th episode of the Angry Advocate podcast. My name is Ed Hamady. I'm the guitar player of Death's Hand and the owner of Advocate Media.
And hi everyone, welcome to episode 11. I am Ash. I'm the owner of Angry Ginger Photography. So excited for this week's episode because we are changing it up and we have the entirety of Cytokine with us.
Hey guys.
Hi everyone. How we all doing?
Good. Definitely good.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so if you guys wouldn't mind just going in order, just saying each of your name and like the instrument or vocal that you do.
Yeah, we studied for this. So I'm Eric. I'm the vocalist.
I'm Steve. I play the guitar. Logan, playing drums.
I'm AJ, and I try to play bass. And I'm Rob, and I play guitar with Steven.
Love it.
Nice. Well, awesome to have you guys here with us. Had the pleasure of playing, I know, at least one show. I don't think it's been more than one, but at least had one show with you guys, which was a blast. You guys had a great set, a lot of fun, a lot of energy. So really cool to have you guys on and just be able to bring another band on here that I think we're both excited to talk to. So it's really cool to have you guys on here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, not a problem.
Absolutely. So I'll get started with questions. How did everyone meet and how did you come up with Cytokine?
You can start.
Cytokine started as just like a bunch of songs that I wrote, and it was the Cytokine Deception. And then like I decided to look for people to play it with me, and then it turned into Cytokine. And then and now we all write, and that's how Cytokine came to be. Yeah.
How long ago did you write those songs?
It's taken a while. Oh man, that was like 12 years ago.
Holy cow.
Yeah, 12 years ago. Yeah.
That's
it all
crazy.
started 12 years ago with nobody but me, and then it became this somehow. So yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
How'd you get AJ?
Oh, AJ, how did you come to be? I mean, I know like
we've known each other for years, but yeah, it was probably something like 8 or 9 years ago. We talked about putting the band together to try to play these songs that he wrote, and it kind of just sprung from there.
That is
That's
awesome.
cool.
So
Yeah.
Rob and AJ would like technically be the original members, and you guys had Derek doing vocals, right?
Yeah,
So they had Derek Fajetta, who was with Conforza for a bit, doing vocals for them. He left, and Jesse Blanchett from Conforza and Graveborn was actually doing vocals for like
he filled in
6 months.
Filled in for a few
like
months.
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Jesse, six whole minutes.
It was like 6 minutes.
So Jesse had filled in for a bit, and they wanted to find somebody who could do it full time. So they reached out to me on Craigslist. So I'd been out of the last King for like a year or two, and I went on to Craigslist and put an ad out, and Rob found me, sent me the material, and so I had joined 6 years ago, and that's with Rob and AJ in the band. John Heaton was playing drums at that point. We had Jason Wing on rhythm guitar.
And Steven, I used to sell pot.
Yeah.
We got Steven because I used to sell him pot.
That's awesome.
I mean, realistic. But no, what we really need to bring this to is we've talked about how we all met and this all formed, and we talked about how long ago, but Logan is the newest member of the band. We lost John due to personal reasons on his end, and Logan ended up being a fucking phenomenal, gnarly ass drummer, and I don't know, it worked
It's
out.
just working.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think I auditioned probably 5 weeks ago. Somebody put the bug in my ear and said, "Hey, you might need to pick up the sticks again." I was playing metal drums for a long time, but the last couple of years, I've actually been playing trumpet. And I joined a jazz band playing trumpet, and then
Let's go.
this happened. And I'm like, yeah, I love Cytokine. I'd been going to their shows and stuff for a while. I've seen them a ton of times. And when
That's
that
cool.
happened, I said, all right, that's a sign. I'm doing this.
Yeah. That's a really
And
hilarious and awesome, like, bunch of
Miley.
stories to make a band. I don't know. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, we weirdly found each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's amazing
like,
about Jesse. Like I never knew that, and you're wearing a Grapeborn shirt, which is perfect. But
well, so the first show that I played with Cytokine, Jesse did three of the songs.
Yeah, he filled in for like half the set, and then you did the other
Yeah.
last couple of songs,
Yes.
or something like that.
So the first soiree that Rob ever had here, Jesse did 3/4 of the set, and I did the last part of the set. And actually, the most fun moment of it was that the proposal set.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
so Jesse actually, during one of the songs that I sang on, Rob proposed to Felicia. He gave Jesse his guitar. So Jesse played guitar.
Yeah,
I
he
was
finished
doing
out the song
vocals.
with us.
Finished out the song. Rob proposed. It was insane.
Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
pretty incredible.
That's
so
really
just
cool.
like the last Graveborn set of Jesse doing both vocals and guitar, like throughout the whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's insane. That's crazy.
that's wild.
Yeah, I was not prepared to have that question answered that way, but it was awesome. Like, that's super cool. That's super cool. It's definitely interesting to see how certain bands form. Some things are just like really natural and easy. Some things like have like they're just crazy. Like, oh, this just happened to fall in our lap, or this just happened to do this, or you know what I mean? So it's really cool to see that, because just every band's different. Sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, we knew each other from this, we knew each other from that. But that's a really fun story. For sure. For sure. That's cool. And I'll kind of bring this into the next question. Obviously you talked about when some of these or some of the original songs were written, but how long has every one of you been playing in bands? Like, I guess we'll just say specifically like metal bands. Like, how long have you guys like really been playing?
Once again, we'll start with Rob.
Dude, I'm 39, so how many years is that? 16, 26. Like 20,
23 years.
23 years. 23 years I've been associated. Well, I didn't get into the underground hardcore and metal circuit until probably 16. And then some guy my mom was banging, he gave me my first guitar when I was like 15. But yeah, dude, I don't remember his name, dude.
Name some of the bands you were in.
Oh, I was in. Shovel Face was my first band. Because it doesn't matter. But Shovel Face was my first band, and then I don't know. I'd say the first band that I started playing shows in was Written in Remains, and that was like 2000.
Look at him.
I don't know, man. 2010, 2011. I've been doing it for a minute. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long I've been doing it. I've been doing it for too fucking long, and I've gotten nowhere, and there's no money in this shit. And there's no. But anyways, on to them.
Just
yeah, I guess I've been playing somewhere around 24 or 25 years now in bands for about 22 or 23.
Bro, you're old.
Yeah. I guess it's more of the same of getting nowhere with it. I could probably name a few bands, but nobody's ever heard of them. So yeah, it's just kind of a grind I like to do. So it's not really about making it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you guys, but Serge Tankian didn't start System of a Down till he was 37. So you're just getting started, guys.
Yeah.
Our prime.
Exactly.
That does make me feel a lot
It
better.
doesn't fucking feel like it. I feel old. I just feel old.
That's
What about
funny.
you, Logan?
Yeah, I've played in quite a variety of bands over the years since I was a kid. I'm 31 now, but probably metal. Probably towards the end of high school, probably like 2011, I started playing in metal groups.
Yep.
And then it's been kind of off and on since then as far as playing in metal, but it's always been my favorite. I always miss it when I'm doing something else. There's nothing like hitting the china as hard as you can and just watching people punch each other.
Yeah, but this guy's like a fucking jazz player, blues player, gospel chop, fucking.
Yeah. 5 weeks ago, I didn't even have a double bass pedal or a china.
Yeah, there you go.
I had to buy
Let's go.
it just to be able to play their music again.
That's
I was
funny.
literally playing jazz trumpet.
How was getting back into that? Like switching it up, like back to like a double bass and everything.
Yeah, it's been challenging and rewarding. I'm having a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I love these guys' music. So, when this happened, I was like, "Yep." There wasn't much question. Asked them. It was like the next day.
Yeah,
I
he was
brought him
a
in.
quick response.
We've been happy to have him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Love it.
I'm 30. I've been playing guitar off and on for 20 years, and I've never been in a band before this one, actually. Cytokine is my first band.
Let's go. That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, that's super cool.
It's been actually a really good experience. I hear a lot of other bands don't have the same good experience that I do, and I'm pretty thankful for my experience, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So I'm the youngest in the band. I'm 28, and I started playing metal when I was 14. So 14 years ago, I was playing bass in my high school metal band, and that was fun because we'd always play like Rockos and all sorts of like little BFW shows, and it was a really fun time at the scene at that point because like there was like She Has Fallen and Anchor Lines and Caulfield and Rumors of Betrayal, Imagine the Escape, which is like even sicker because you're seeing Jeff Higgins out there in Iron Gate, you're seeing Nick Coggins doing Gum Scab, you're seeing I know JR from Rumors, Tactiles is over, but like he's got a new project coming out. So it's sick seeing all the dudes that I was playing with 14 years ago still playing today or coming back to it.
Yeah.
I put down the bass in my early 20s and I joined The Last King. So actually Brett found me on Craigslist. So both of these bands have been Craigslist bands.
That's hilarious.
And, what's insane is that was 10 years ago. So Brett just quit The Last King. He's been in there for 10 years. Me and him were the original members, and we had a completely different bassist and drummer at that point. But like notable people that had been in and out of The Last King were like Derek Phalangia, who's now playing drums for Overtime. So like it's awesome to be playing with bands that like have our old members. Taylor Belanger, who's got like the Idiot Flesh, and a few other projects. So I was in The Last King for a few years, and then when I was done with that, I came over to Cytokine, and here we are today.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Also, Craigslist. I'm baffled.
Yes. If you want to play in a metal band, get on Craigslist. You're gonna get a shit ton of like kids. Like if you want to get into a garage band, that's the way to start. But I mean, everybody's on there looking for stuff. Like
Nobody's on Craigslist anymore.
Not
dude.
anymore.
Am I living in the
It was a shot in the dark,
Bro, Craigslist
Didn't
It worked out really well.
Years ago.
I'm not
But
like
it worked.
surprised.
It worked.
I'm not surprised to hear that you're 28, but when I first heard Craigslist, I automatically like set you at like at least 33.
fucking boomer?
I'm 27. Like we are the same, and I was not prepared.
That's hilarious.
Eric's list.
Yep.
Gonna buy
That's
it from
funny.
Craig.
Yeah.
I used it too.
Thanks, bud.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's super cool. I've definitely seen the same thing up here in Maine. Seen a lot of bands that like had previously played, in bands and are either in new ones or, I mean, my band's a great example of that. That I mean, I've played in a bunch of bands in Maine, and it's kind of like an amalgamation of a bunch of other people who have been in older bands that did pretty well and kind of did some cool things. And so I definitely think that like there's been a huge push within like the last, I would say, I mean, like post COVID, definitely for sure, like everyone decided to come out and play music again, and it's been great. It's been great. Like just the New England scene is just a lot of fun, and I've had a blast playing with a lot of the bands that we've played with and had the opportunity to play with and go down and meet new people too, which has been cool.
You're gonna ruin my next question.
I'm not ruining anything yet.
Bro, before you give us a question though, dude, your band rules. So me and AJ actually we screen print and we listen to Death's Hand a lot. Ever
Really?
since that show we played with you. I just wanted you
Yeah.
to know that your band rules.
Thanks,
now
man.
you
I
can
really
ask the
appreciate that.
question.
So
Screen
what's
printing.
so what's really funny is that's my main job. I screen print too. So
Get the F out of
Are you
town.
serious? All
I'm
right.
dead serious,
Cool.
man. My parents own a screen printing business. It's been open for 46 years up here in Maine, and I've been screen printing for over 20.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
different podcast episode
Yeah,
right
we
there,
talk,
my
we
friend.
talk at length.
Dude, we should get us and have you heard of Stigmata, the gum
Yeah.
scab guys?
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
dude, we should get them and us on a podcast because we talk to them a lot. And we're
Yeah.
trying to get
I
on a
just-
collab, a screen printing. Sorry.
That
Dude,
would
we
be
should we
I
should
got
do
out
it.
of whack.
We can no.
I
No.
know
This
that.
Absolutely.
This is the best. So what we'll do, we'll plan this, and we'll do like it can be you guys, me, and Stigmata, and we can all go on here and just like talk about screen printing. I'm
So
totally
funny
I
in.
would love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
funny
yeah,
enough,
that-
that's
I would
coming up.
absolutely love that.
Cool.
Gumscab just played Bad Burger, and I like went to go behind Josh to like just get pictures of him, and he's just like, "Hi, I'm Josh. Who are you? Nice to meet you." And it was like one of the first interactions where it's just like nicest dude ever. And yes, this needs to happen.
They're great.
Yeah. Well, I
absolutely.
will promise that we will make that happen.
Screen printing
That'd be great.
episode, part of the media.
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
See, it's
a real niche crowd. It would be fun.
yeah. Well, so that's what's it's funny because originally like that's kind of why we wanted to start this. One was because of like the New England boom, where like that's just it's definitely happening right now. But then we also wanted to like, I mean, I just got into doing photography again, and just got into doing music videos. The last music video that Death's Hand shot, I shot the whole thing myself, and edited the whole thing myself.
Blowing
So
off a motorcycle,
yeah.
the motorcycle gang or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Awesome.
I shot that myself. So we started to like start to talk to New England bands, but it's definitely it's starting to sprout a little bit more into like art stuff. Like one of the two guys ago, Dan Edwards, who's a really good friend of mine, worked for Disney, like is an amazing artist, does a lot of bands art covers and stuff like that. So it was like he's not really in what we had originally planned and the people we were going to talk to, but he's worked on like band albums and like artwork and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, that kind of ties in. And it's like now with the screen printing and stuff, like that 1,000% ties in. You know what I mean? And it's definitely it will be an episode we will dive into at some point. It might not be like soon, but it will happen.
I don't care
will
when.
guarantee that.
We're there. That's all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just know we're there.
Yeah, we're in.
I'll put you
Cool.
in.
We got it. Awesome.
So next question. What is your favorite thing about playing in New England? Or even New Hampshire is fine, but
I don't know, man. We're trying to start branching out of state, honestly.
I feel you've been playing here too much.
We're not knocking our home turf or anything like that. It's just
It's time.
You're killing
The experience.
It's-
community. We love the community.
The community is the biggest part of it.
Fucking,
Yeah,
like, we absolutely adore the 5-9 crew. Like, everybody that shows up to everything.
Queen City Fight Corps.
Queen City Fight Corps, fucking Doghouse. Like, what's awesome about New England and what's awesome about New Hampshire specifically and Northern Mass and Southern Maine is all the homies. Like, we're pulling up to shows and it doesn't matter who's on the bill. Like, all the people are coming out of the woodwork. You know, like Ryan McGowan showing up to have a beer and throw down. Like, that's what I love about the community here. And people are just showing up, like dudes in other bands, to go see shows.
Man, I feel bad that I didn't say that. Now.
Yeah. That's kind of.
That's not what. Yeah, because I
opportunity
agree with
of
everything you
listening.
said, but I was just like, man, dude, we only play around here, and I think it gets oversaturated when you do that,
For sure.
and
That's
less
valid.
people start coming out. Start coming out. So
I definitely agree with that for sure. I mean, I think I would wholeheartedly agree with pretty much all of that you said. You know, like, I think the community is really good. You have some bands here and there that are somewhat difficult to work with, but that's going to be wherever you go, right? Like, it's not perfect, but I would say like a vast majority and overall, like all the bands that we've been, able to share the stage with, it's been a lot of fun, like, it's been a blast. Everyone's super, open to a lot of things. But I mean, even us, like for Death's Hand, like we've only played New Hampshire, Maine, and Mass, and that's it. Like, we haven't played anywhere, outside of that. And we really want to.
Right there.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah. So it's like we definitely want to try to play a show in Vermont at some point with some of the bands. We've kind of, made some connections with some bands out in Vermont, and it'd be cool to go play a show down there. Yeah, I mean, we'd like to branch out a little bit. Not all of us can go super far, so and I mean, I'm one of those people, just with life and everything. I've got a lot going on with kids and all that stuff, so difficult for me to do that. But we definitely want to try to like get out, and just, I don't know, play in front of some new people,
Great, exactly. We've only really played in New Hampshire, Mass, and Maine, so it's like.
And our main time has been super limited.
Yeah. So we can't. I've got kids. Who else has kids? He's got kids. Like, we can't be fucking like touring the goddamn world and like snorting coke and banging strippers and shit. We can't do that, but you know what I'm saying. We could, Logan can, but you know what I'm saying. We need to branch out further into New England and further down the East Coast. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. And I've definitely heard a lot of people having good times branching out to a lot of those other states. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm sure if you guys wanted to do that, you'd definitely have the ability to do so.
Say, what I'm hearing is
Absolutely.
it needs to be a Death's Hand Cytokine weekender where you guys do New York, Connecticut, like
That's
that
true.
area.
That's
I'm
true.
hearing.
That
But
sounds pretty great.
That would be cool.
Well,
that would be a blast.
Thanks to Logan back here, we will now be accepting weekender offers.
Yeah. Finally.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And we will not elaborate further on that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's one thing that we haven't done yet. We've talked to a couple bands about doing like a weekender and stuff like that, but it's been difficult for us to kind of like just plan it out, and sometimes just hasn't really worked out. But that's definitely something we really want to do, where it's just like, 3-4 shows in a row, whatever, something like that. Just figure something out and do that. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Would be a lot of fun. And with that, which it kind of goes with all this and ties in with all this. What would you say some of your favorite local bands are right now? All of you guys.
Yeah, Lanterns right off the
Oh
bat.
yeah, Lanterns. Yeah, that's
Lanterns, Rose Lane,
Yeah,
Overtime.
Stand Abandoned.
Overtime.
Stand Up
yeah.
is incredible.
Clifford.
Clifford, yeah.
Clifford is nuts.
Pathogenic and
Yeah.
Forza
Yeah.
and fucking Graveborn and
Soulmere.
all those fucking guys that are all
Yeah,
affiliated.
we've
one
been
way or
really
another.
fortunate to play with a lot of great bands.
Death's him, dude. Dude.
It's not needed. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
I know it's not
It's
fucking
implied,
needed.
it's
I'm just
implied.
telling you that one with the one that you had the motorcycles in, dude. I vibe to that, dude. I vibe to that shit.
I love that song. It's one
uh,
of my favorites to play. I love that song.
Me too.
I'm gonna butcher the name, but Aliens or Aliens from up
Yep.
in Maine. Those like John Wagner and those kids go fucking hard, and it's like I love seeing metalcore. The Flood. Have you guys listened to The Flood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like nobody is doing that kind of metalcore anymore, and like The Flood and Alliance absolutely kill
Oh my
it.
god, hold on. Yo, hold on. This is gonna happen on your podcast. You ready?
No,
Don't do it.
no.
Come on.
It's happening.
Don't do it.
Did you hear it?
No,
Did you hear the fart?
Oh, good.
Oh, all right.
He doesn't understand microphone
Whatever.
physics.
that's fine. I wish I had. I mean, maybe I'll catch it later. Who knows?
He stood behind the condenser facing us so that we didn't pick that up. Oh my god, it smells. I'm
great.
picking it up right now.
Perfect.
That'll ruin the day.
Oh my god.
He's like, "Yep, this just happened."
I'm
all
watching.
Of all those bands that we listed are awesome. I'm trying to think if we're forgetting anybody.
Honestly, we probably are, and we don't mean to, but there's just so many great bands we've been able to share the stage with.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Absolutely.
And with that, when
and to that,
go ahead.
go on. Oh, to that effect, I know you mentioned like something along the lines of like bands you like may or may not want to be with. I don't think any of us could name a band around here that we don't want to like share the stage with. There's no,
Nice.
Yeah.
Not that like I want to throw shade or anything, but like there's no band in New England right now that I would not want to share the stage with.
What about sepsis?
We want
Yeah,
to.
we
We
want it.
sepsis.
Yeah,
Oh
sepsis,
yeah, this
if
is
you're
our
listening to
call to
this,
arms right now.
Okay.
Sepsis.
We want to
Put us on a show with you.
Yeah.
Sepsis.
Please.
We want on a show with you. We want to
So-
know what it's like to live the sweet life, baby.
We
Sorry.
so I played in a band.
guess-
I played in
you-
a band a while ago that was called Crisis AD. They ended up becoming Roseview, and they got signed. I was the drummer in that
Duncan
band
Cook?
for
Was he in that?
yeah. Well, Duncan
okay,
came in.
okay.
Duncan came in later, but he came in after I was out of the band. But we played a show with Sepsis in New
okay.
Hampshire. It was shot heard around the world.
Oh,
Crisis AD, Too Late the Hero, and like Sepsis opened.
Good.
And it was
Are we talking about the same sepsis?
yes,
dude, they've been around
Yes.
for a while.
yes.
Okay.
Trust me, you can't not know that band. Like
I need to play a show with that
gotta-
fucking
we have to have-
band,
yeah.
dude.
okay, well,
Ugh.
so this is hilarious. So I have so I'm
He's
so
got a
so,
surprise for us.
so
Bro,
what if-
don't even tell me. Bro, are they about to come out of the back?
what if
Dude.
no, but what if I could somehow make it happen? Would you legitimately
Don't-
play a show with Sepsis?
Do it.
You're getting
Do it.
hopes up.
I'm
Do it.
serious.
Hopes
I'm
up.
not joking. I'm not joking.
Don't get it hard if you're not gonna let me use it, man.
I'm just telling you. I may or may not be able to make that happen.
Oh my god!
god!
Not that not
Dude, you'd make a
not that I want to, but I
Okay.
might be able to make it happen.
right at the top of my fucking Christmas list.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have a show that I'm going to be putting on in like April or May up here in Maine. And I'll see if I can get them on. And if I can, I'll have you guys come on and play too.
There we go.
Direct support.
There we go.
I want to be direct support.
Direct support to sepsis.
Yes, dude. Out here making
Yeah.
dreams come true.
This is going to be awesome.
And what's awesome is like
Yeah.
you might have seen we make like reels from this. So one of the reels we'll obviously make is just you being like sepsis. Hello, I want to play with you, and you can send
Yeah,
direct.
absolutely, dude.
It's
Make
going
an
down.
ad out of it. I'll put in the funds or whatever.
Oh, that's a riot.
Tag them in it.
Freaking awesome. Yeah, just tag him in it. Oh man, we'll have to come up with some special name for the show too. So that'll be fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, because all the shows they have has some like crazy name that goes with it.
Oh yeah.
Shawarma Fest.
Yeah, Swarmy
Swarmy.
Fest.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
love a good bro? Who doesn't love a good shawarma? I love shawarma.
Swarmy.
Yeah,
No, not shawarma. Swarmy.
whatever, dude. Whatever. There's
Same thing.
geniuses,
Or
dude.
you know what we could do? We could call it Shawarma Fest and serve that there.
Yes, exactly. And then we have to have a shawarma vendor, dude. Just some asshole just cutting meat off a fucking skewer, dude. Shawarma.
You're gonna make me broke.
Yeah.
Jamie, can you pull that up?
Yeah, some asshole. All right. Yeah, let's do it, dude. All right.
All right.
Sit
I'll make
down.
I'll make it
Shawarma
happen.
Fest
I'll make it happen.
2025.
Yeah. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, in a good way though. In a good way. Woo. Awesome. Anyway, on to our last question, I believe, unless I'm wrong.
You're right.
I am right. Okay, cool. I'm right. Is it me or you, Ash? I don't even remember.
Me.
Cool.
What's next for Cytokine?
Good question.
What's next is we have 3, maybe 3.5 songs that we're sitting on that we're waiting to write with Logan.
Yep.
So
Nice.
he's kind of learning our set right now and getting caught up. But once we get past that, we're moving on to the new music we have in the waiting.
In Connecticut and Rhode Island, we're fucking coming for you.
So watch out.
We're coming for you
That's awesome.
because that's outside of where we've been playing. So we're gonna try and come there.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true. I'm sure you guys will do really well there.
Oh, let's hope.
Pretty sure.
Do you have
and-
any shows coming up?
Huh?
Shows coming up.
Oh, we have
Don't.
Ow! We got swollen teeth coming up. Horns down, man.
Horns down.
Jeez.
Swollen Teeth and Shape
She
Thrower
knows what's up.
at Taffeta Music Hall on December 21st. They're shooting their music video. Swollen Teeth is, and I don't know. It's gonna be pretty groovy, dude. Like our
That's-
kids and their
yeah.
friends are coming because it's all ages. You can. It's all ages.
That's
Let's
super
go.
cool.
So you gotta go. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
There we
And you get
go.
to see Logan.
that's gonna be a
Logan
lot
play
of
the
fun.
drum. This guy.
Logan's gonna play drums, dude.
I know you freaking killed it over the weekend. You guys played a great set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And I had one thing to add too. So I know you had said like that originally that you had written most of the stuff like a while ago yourself. And so with writing new stuff, like how is that going when you're typically used to kind of just like learning the songs? Like, is the writing process really organic and easy for you guys, or is it like is it taking a little bit of time to like chug along?
Oh, none of it's easy. Actually, it's pulling teeth the whole way through.
The whole way through. The riffs start with Rob's mouth, okay?
Yeah.
And then they go to Age, and
Da-da-da.
they work on it for weeks without us.
Yeah, no, we're all involved now, so it does go good. But
well, I will add too. So like he was saying that we started with all the music he wrote. That was the EP. This new album we just dropped, that's us writing together for the last few years.
yeah,
Yeah.
So we've been doing it for a while. It's not like we've just kind of gotten into writing together. We've been doing it for a while, so it's just and then adding Logan now, obviously there's a new mind in the mix, so writing changes with every new mind. So
Yeah,
we're about to enter a new phase a little bit.
nice. Yeah,
New
and that's all.
chapter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always fun too. Adding a drummer, especially a drummer to the mix too. Drums is my main instrument. I play guitar, obviously in Death's Hand, but drums is like my main instrument. So it's always interesting because a drummer definitely brings a totally different aspect to the writing process and just like how songs sound. You know what I mean? So that'll be cool to just see the difference between like the last EP and like the new stuff you come out with. I'm sure that'll be a really cool change of pace, I think, for you guys, just to like you said, I have someone new who plays differently, who sees different parts differently than your last drummer and stuff like that. So that'll be really cool to see, like, I don't know, that next step for you guys. I'm really, really excited to hear that. That'll be fun.
We are too.
Yeah, we are too. We don't really know it yet ourselves, but we are too.
Yeah.
I had a lot
Yeah.
of fun learning on drum parts. It was a challenge. I learned a ton from learning how he approached those ideas. Because in my head, I was thinking totally differently. So now that we get to write together, it really is gonna change.
Yeah, for sure.
The problem
I
is
can't
that none of us are used mind.
No, we're all a bunch of idiots. Logan seems to be the most musically educated out of all of us.
Yes.
He's coming into a mess.
yeah.
But we'll see what we come up with.
You guys are playing in fucking 3/7 right now.
Yeah. Logan's from the South. We if you're listening to this and you're a musician,
Yeah.
we set the click when we record to no secondary beat. We play in one. And,
we play in 1/4.
Yeah.
1/4. Yep.
We just find our tempo.
I'm pretty sure like Stevie Nicks did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yo, from Fleetwood Mac. Did you know Alan Douches, like Couches,
Oh, that's-
mastered
Shut
Fleetwood
up.
Mac?
Oh, that's a
That's
coincidence.
interesting.
He mastered our album too.
Whoa, look at
Wow,
that.
That's insane.
Alan, if you're watching this, I'm coming for you.
What?
And Rhode Island and Connecticut.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now. This has probably been the funniest podcast we've had so far, and that makes me really happy.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So-
Like my face hurts.
My face hurts and the back of my neck is on fire right now, dude. Like it just hurts. Like
Well, thank you guys.
Well, don't forget
That's
about the
awesome.
stream printing episode, dude. Don't
Oh,
forget about the
d-
stream printing episode.
it's up here.
Yeah,
Trust
we
me.
want to be part of that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. I promise you, I will remember that. We will. Ash and I will set up a time. I don't know how far we're booked out. I don't think we're booked out that far right now, are we?
About to be March.
About to be. Holy crap! Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
you guys are like A-list, dude. What are you guys? How many
Nice.
fucking viewers do you have?
Like
That's-
not
I
not a
mean,
lot.
It's just fun. And
Yeah.
everyone's been interested in it, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm stoked
Yeah.
to fucking watch this. And
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's been a really cool ride. Like I said, we don't have like a lot of people that watch yet, but I think it's just fun for us to talk to people and have a conversation and like the few people that do watch get to watch, and we've heard a lot of really good feedback from the people who we've had so far. So we're just having a good time. That's all that matters for both of us, I think, is just like we both enjoy doing this. Like it's not super hard for us to do. And, you know, we get to talk to some people who we don't necessarily get to talk to all the time, especially for me, you know. So it's a really, really cool and fun ride to be on. So I'm definitely enjoying it for sure.
Dude, you guys are fucking killing it.
We're trying.
Thank you.
We're trying. We're trying.
Yeah, thanks for
having us on.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, that's it. That was pretty much the last question and stuff we wanted to go over. So we really appreciate you guys coming on. It's been a blast, a lot of fun. I'll definitely be reaching out. We definitely have to have a Death's Hand Cytokine show in the near future. And we'll
In Connecticut.
Yeah, in Connecticut or Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Either or. One of the two.
Or both.
Yeah, or both.
A weekender with all. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
I love you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Really appreciate it. We've had, like I said, we've had an absolute blast. And to all the listeners, even if it's not a lot, we really appreciate you guys watching this episode 11. It's been an absolutely fantastic time. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week for episode 12. So again, thanks Cytokine. Appreciate you guys coming on, and we'll catch you guys all next week.
See?
Thank
See ya.
Thank you for having us on.
Yep.
Bye.